Hey guys, it's me, Andrew. About a week ago, I decided I would challenge my friend Nathan and I to write and record 3 songs in one day. It was really hard. I wanted to see what we could do, if we could push ourselves to the limits and see what we could do and see how long we can keep up our mental and physical stamina.
That's gonna be the riff. Okay. So we'll just go.
I played drums and Nathan played bass, and we've shared vocals on this project.
Ooh, that's cool. That was the opening thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the first. The opening thing is...
I'll tell you this, it was not easy. When we first got there, we were in high hopes and high spirits, and we had a lot of energy, and we started off the day really strong. We got everything set up the day before to get ready to go for this thing, because we wanted all day to see if we could do this. So we got there at 11 a.m. and we just hit the ground running. Hey guys, we actually just got the first song written, and Ella's working on the album art over there. It's going pretty good. Talking about the concept of the songs and stuff. How's it going, Nate? How do you feel about the first song?
It's a passing grade in an exam.
You know, I thought he was just crazy. I'm like, there's no way we're gonna get this done in 8 hours, and really I'm just kind of throwing him a bone here. Something he really wants to do, and yeah, I'm just here because he needs me here.
Honestly, Nathan and I have worked a lot together throughout the years in doing music. It's been really fun. We are one of the people that we can write and record really fast and stay diligent about it, and that's why I think this challenge is going to be interesting with him. I think the hardest thing about being together and doing this stuff is that we'll probably end up butting heads, or we're probably going to end up just getting tired and exhausted.
So we just got the first song done. We finished the we finished the lyrics for it. And actually, surprisingly, it only took us like an hour, 45 minutes. How long did it take us, Nate, to do the lyrics?
Time is a construct.
I think it was like 45 minutes. But yeah, we just kind of went with a concept that she was doing, you know, the painting for the album art, and we just kind of were talking about the concepts, and then we just got the words down. It went really quick, actually. We kind of divided the parts, what he was going to do and I was going to do, and we just divided and conquered, and it worked out really well. I'm really excited to record this song. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, we're going to get started on instrumentals for the second song. So here it goes. Ready, Nate? Hey, can you not do that on the camera? We feel stoked about it. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. It starts off really strong. Second song's gonna be heavier, lighter.
I don't care.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. All right, anything to say to the camera while we're just working on lyrics?
Is this necessary? This is really, we're in the creative process.
Yeah, it's kind of like my own method, and I don't really, you know, I don't share a lot with people because I know they just kind of rip it off or whatever, but it just kind of comes to me, you know, just comes to me. You know, I'll wake up and I'll have something and I'll just keep it in the noggin and go to practice the next day and just write it down and, you know, just let the music flow out of me. There's no...
I definitely like to start off with lyrics, and I like to write lyrics whenever I get the time to do it, or I can't sleep, or
You just channel it.
whenever I'm just laying down, or
You know, I just let my fingers dance. You just let them...
and then move on to finding the melody, writing chords to the melody, and then kind of putting everything else together.
I mean, there's no real work in it that you need, and, you know, in music you just have it or you don't, and that's just kind of how I have it.
We just decided, all right, what's the first riff we can come up with, and what's the first part I can come up with drum-wise. We had Ella there with us, and she was also working on the album art at the same time while she was able to listen to the music.
I've been playing music since, you know, I had cognizance, you know, ever since I could form a thought. I've been doing music, you could say. You know, the rhythm of the world around me and all that nature has to give is, you know, put music through me. And I'd say my influences are just vibrations. Yeah.
Nathan and I write differently, but we decided that what we were going to do is write the music first and the instrumentals, and then come up with the lyrics afterwards. As we were going, the task got more difficult and more difficult. We wrote one song instrumentally and then wrote the song lyrically, and we just already felt it after one song. After one song, typically you kind of go, all right, we're done. But then it was, all right, let's go for the second song. Let's just keep it going. Second song, we boomed out pretty quick.
So, to start the song off, are you singing the verse, or am I singing the chorus? Or?
Yeah, whatever.
Well, what would you rather do?
I'll just take the verse, okay? You can have the chorus. Whatever, dude.
Do you... Okay. Alright. That's what you want. Do you... What do you think we should...
You're gonna keep stuttering? You're just gonna keep going, you know, asking me, being all passive? Why don't you just, like, grow up here, you know? Be your own man.
I'll just... You know what, man, I'll...
My back's already hurting from hearing Andrew here. I mean, why don't you just have me do the count by myself, you know?
We didn't want to go for the same sound over and over again, even though we knew we were doing 3 songs, and we like to have a consistency between these songs. We just felt like doing something a little different, so we tried maybe a little more punk or a little more surfer, I guess, punk style thing. So we got 2 songs finished. Well, I still got to do cymbals for the second song, but we got the first song all the way finished. Nathan's here, gladly recording, doing that stuff. Ella's working on the drawing. How's this going? How's it coming along?
Good, yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. But...
Well, it's a challenge, so we gotta do it. It's how we gotta do it, right, Nate? So anyways, I'm working on the cymbals, so just letting you guys know, my arms are dead, and that's part of the challenge, is that I'm gonna get tired, but we got one more song to do, so can't get too tired. Alright. The third song was the last song we wrote. We said, okay, we should try to write a song that kind of sounds like it's a outro, so we wanted to do like a big instrumental. It made it a little easier to do the lyrics. At the end of writing 3 songs, it took us about 4 hours and 45 minutes. When we started recording, there's kind of this energy of like, it's a little more mundane, it's a little more boring. It's not as fun as just being able to play your instruments. You have to do it perfect, or as perfect as we could get it, because we didn't have a lot of time. The recording drums, so wish us luck. After recording all the songs, Nathan and I have very different ways we like to do things, but we got it all done very quickly. Very, very efficiently. The mixing style, we had to compromise. We did like half of the way I like to do it, and we did half the way he liked to do it. It was very interesting. And we just did it quickly. We didn't want to spend a lot of time. We only had 12 hours. After about 10 and a half hours, we got all the songs written down. We only had an hour and a half to finish the vocals and mix them. So in between takes of Nathan recording vocals, I was sitting there and mixing it. And in between me getting ready to do my drum set and in between him doing bass, we were mixing while we were doing our takes. By the end of the day, at 12 hours, we got all of it done right before. As soon as it clocked 12, we had everything mixed the way that we could call it decent, and we had everything recorded and everything was written. We wrote 7.5 minutes of music. I think it was like 7 minutes and 30 seconds worth of music. We wrote 3 songs, an EP that had a decent concept to it, and we got the album art finished.
At first, my headphones block noise pretty well, so I was like, I'll just listen to music. And then, but I could still obviously hear playing, and it was way too chaotic to have my own music and that music playing. And it was really overwhelming, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put the noise canceling headphones on and just do that.
I actually knew it was gonna be hard to start out with doing this, but I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. I think after about 4 hours, you kind of hit a wall. At least me personally, 4 hours of just non-stop going and going, kind of hitting a wall, and then you kind of persevere through it, and you can get through it and continue with the recording, and once you start hearing your songs recorded that you've just written, you get like a second wind, but it doesn't last very long. And I think 8 hours is a long time to record, and it just your brain starts to hurt, and everything kind of just it's really hard. You just hit this like another wall after another wall, and you just feel like you can't do it. And I'll tell you, after 12 hours, after getting it all done, I love music and I love doing music, but I need a break for a bit. So, and it's different than playing In recording is different than writing, but doing all of it in one day is a lot. So.
This is a long and hard process. And I would say don't underestimate the challenge and work and effort you'll have to put in and the people you'll surround yourself with and how well you need to work with the people you surround yourself with to pull off something like this. Because it's well worth it if you do, but it's a lot of work.
I'd like to thank everybody who helped me out with this video and who helped me out with everything that we're doing. I want to thank Nathan for coming in and jamming with me today and being willing to come down and really work all day. I want to thank Ella who came in today.
Slow zoom.
It is a slow zoom. Thank Ella for coming in today and doing some amazing album art. I could never do anything like that. I can write songs all day, up to 12 hours, but I cannot paint at all, and that is something amazing. This was a really fun project, and I'm definitely going to look back on this with very fun memories in the future. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for checking out the video, and if there's any other bands out there who want to try to take up this challenge, just message me.
Yeah, I'm just here because he needs me here.
Okay.
You gotta go. No, just let my fingers dance. You just let them dance. Just let them dance.
Alright, now that you're at the end of the writing process and going on to recording, what are the struggles that you've faced?
We're writing 3 songs in 3 days. Wait, no, we're not. Let me start over.
In 3.
Really just keeping Andrew motivated, you know, and Ella's over there, you know, just doodling. And, you know, I'm the one, you know, writing all the lyrics, writing all my guitar parts. There's 2 amps that I gotta put 2 sets of things through, and then Andrew gets, you know, stuck every 20 seconds on his drum parts, and I'm about ready to throw them both out the window, to be honest with you.
How do you think recording is going to go now that you're already exhausted from 4 hours of writing?
It's gonna be straight down the gutter, just garbage. It's gonna be absolute trash, you know. I might as well just spend 4 hours, you know, just digging around doing nothing. It's all gonna go to waste, you know. Why am I here? Andrew, why am I here? I don't know.
Also, there are things in music that I'm not that strong in, and there's things that Nathan isn't that strong in.
What do you fucking say about me?
And if we had a person that was probably amazing in those areas,
What do you fucking say?
then that would be able to help us.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know? You just don't know? We gotta just ask him. You know, he's sitting right over there. I'll just go ask him. It's fine. Hey, friend. You know, how's it going? I heard you saying shit.
what the hell?
Everyone's telling me you're saying shit.
What
Yeah,
are you talking
what to say.
Dude,
Yeah, I heard you talking shit. Yeah, yeah, it is sharp, isn't it, you little bitch?
Dude, okay, we've been in the same room for 5 hours. I understand you're being frustrated, but you're...
I'm not.
Hey, baby, I like the back of your head.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Hey, you wanna see what these fingers can do?
You want to see what this fist can do?
Oh, no. Like the back of your head, baby.
If you had to describe your music to someone who's never heard you before, what would you describe it as?
Spiritual.